So we just got JP Dokkan data download. We have 5 free-to-play EZAs on the way here. I did make a translation thread, and we're just gonna go over all these units, all the upcoming content. It's a new update, the JP update 5.13.0. So we got, we got a couple of things in the news here regarding the updates, such as, the standby skill skip is now going to be in game in about literally 17 minutes. This event's gonna drop. We're gonna see if this event is actually difficult or not. We'll see, right? So let's hop right in here. I think a lot of people are interested in the free-to-play units here. So let's take a look at this awakening for the Int Future Gohan right here. Pretty nice art, I think, overall. So this Int Future Gohan, he stacks attack, raises defense for the turn, causes supreme damage. He gets 120% attack and defense at the start of turn. Another 100% attack and defense on super attack, which is good multiplicative buffs, right? So this stats plus this and this, that's just nice to have the multiplicative stats. I mean, I closed the page by accident. What's his defense stat here? 8k, not really the greatest here. When he's facing an androids category enemy, he gets key to an 80% attack and defense and a high chance to stun the attacked enemy, which is a super router kind of ability with the stun. But I think that's overall like a pretty solid buff to receive. So he gets key 2, medium chance to crit, and then an additional 30% defense when performing a super attack if there's a Future Saga category ally whose name includes Trunks on the team. The only real good Trunks right now is the LR Vegeta and Trunks, but I'm sure eventually we're going to get more and more Trunkses. But yeah, this guy just seems solid. I don't think he's like anything special. He just seems like a solid unit. Yeah, he's okay, right? Yeah, that's really all I could give him. His stats might be okay. Like, I don't know. I don't even know if we'll crack 400k defense realistic. Maybe with like All in the Family, stuff like that. We'll see. The 100% I think is a like 130% defense might be enough. Like since it's on super attack plus this 30% raise. We'll see what happens there. So next we have the AGO beerus. This AGO beerus does seem to actually be quite solid, right? So he is 12 key super. Well, first I want to show his sticker right here. I think his sticker looks pretty cool, right? So 12 key super attack, raises defense for the turn, causes supreme damage, and lowers defense. 120% attack and defense. He gets an additional 120% attack and defense when performing a super attack, plus an additional 60% attack. Now, this starting for the next turn after receiving 2 or more attacks. It's weird because I guess if you look here, it kind of shows like right here, and it says after that turn, so it's like the turn after. But then if you look here, it's from that turn onwards. So I'm not 100%. So I put it as the next turn just in case. And if he's like, if it's on that turn, he's technically better because he'll get this 60% attack after receives 2 more attacks. Then he also gets an additional attack that has a high chance to become a super attack after receiving 4 more attacks. Those would instead activate during the turn he receives the attacks, which obviously would be much better. That's usually how those buffs work. But I know like I'm thinking the exact unit I'm thinking of. I think it's the AGL Super Saiyan Vegeta. He gets a buff starting from the next turn, and I think that's I think that is what it likely is, right? You see, he gets this. Where is it? Where are these? Actually, he doesn't, huh? From the turn in. I swear, there's a unit who gets a buff from the turn after he performs a few attacks, right? Let me know if you guys remember what unit that is. But I don't know. It might be the same turn. We'll see. He's in the data download now, so we'll know 100% for sure. But it's not the biggest deal ever, because he does also have guard against all attacks when all allies attacking the same turn are exploding rage, right? So this guy does actually seem to be pretty solid. I mean, the exploding rage category, I wouldn't say it's anything special, but there's a good amount of like good units on this exploding rage category. God Goku, this Vegeta, this Gohan support's really good. Beerus is here, right? We have AGLR Gohan, Ultimate Gohan, Path to Power Kid Goku, this Goku right here. I think this team is fine. If you run like a physical Kid Goku, like exploding rage team, he doesn't support the team, but he's warp changing and stuff like that. I think you can get away with that, and you could actually, have this Beerus be effective on that team. Helping these weaker teams, I think, is very nice. It is unfortunate, though, not an LR Beerus and Whis buff. It would have been nice for them to get like a slot 1 kind of like guard unit, but it is what it is. I think that Sky still does seem to be pretty solid. Yeah, Exploding Rage. Yeah, a lot of people are. I wonder if anyone replied in the comments here. Yeah, again, decent. Okay. So next we have this STR AGO. Not AGO, what? This STR Super Saiyan Goku. I think a pretty nice sticker effect right there. Now, this guy does seem to be pretty good. I think solid. At the very least, solid, right? So he raises defense for the turn, causes supreme damage, and then raises all allies' attack by 30% for the turn. He gets 150% attack and defense. He gets an additional 100% attack and defense for 5 turns after first appearance. So that's from first appearance, technically, right? I think you guys kind of got the point, right? From his first appearance, he gets that 100% attack and defense, right? He gets an additional... I think I'll add that to the thread. Yeah, let me see here. Yeah. You know what? It's whatever. Plus an additional 50% attack and defense when performing a super attack, which I think is a nice multiplicative buff overall. He has a medium chance to evade enemy attacks. Then key threw in another 30% chance to evade enemy attacks if there's another Space Traveling Wars category ally attacking in the same turn. So again, that essentially does add up to a 60% chance to dodge. And I think that's a pretty solid chance to dodge for a free unit. I definitely will take that. Then he gets multiplicative attack plus 20% up to 80%, and then a 10% chance to crit up to 40% with each attack he evades, which if you're running on the Space Traveling Warriors team, I think that'll be solid. Space Traveling Warriors isn't really the strongest team right now per se, but I guess this is technically a Turles buff, right? That, if you're out there, that's a Turles buff. It's really because of like the GT duo, the GT trio, my bad, than Pan, right? I think this guy's kind of made with the intention of Pan, right? And I think he'll be a pretty nice, unit to use with Pan. I think he's actually going to be definitely runnable. I like this guy. I think he's pretty good. And he's STR, so he'll actually be potentially an effective option against Uneven. So that's helpful. Tech Super Saiyan Vegeta, honestly, he kind of sucks. I'll be real with y'all. So, we'll talk about it right now. His super attack effect is good at least. Raises attack for the turn, supreme damage, and a 30% defense raise for 6 turns. I think I will definitely take that. And then again, here is his sticker effect right there. Pretty good sticker effects. 120% attack and defense, 60% attack and defense when performing a super attack. Now he has guard for 1 turn from his first appearance. 80% defense and a high chance to guard all attacks as the first attacker in the turn. That is just, I don't know why they did that. This should have just been guaranteed guard. Yeah, he's free, yeah, but you're not, I don't know. I'm not really a fan of that. I'm sorry, I'm not really a fan of that, no. 40% attack is a second or third attacker. Then he gets 80% attack when performing a super attack, which will be actually a pretty solid buff. And then immediate chance to crit if there's a Shadow Dragon Saga category ally attacking in the same turn. So the issue with that is that this category sucks. So I don't know. This Vegeta, it's like this category restriction sucks. The high chance to guard in 1 turn and the first slot honestly sucks. Guard just kind of sucks unless it's guaranteed guard or you have a way to get guaranteed guard. Like this is nice, like the 1 turn like guaranteed guard for like shorter content. Like everything's super battled, but then it's like, even a super battled, it's not like he's debuffing or anything. I don't know. I'm not a fan of this Vegeta. He might be my least favorite of the batch, actually. His design is kind of weird. Then we have the Tech Demon King Piccolo, who also is kind of mediocre, unfortunately. And I really had high hopes for this guy, but greatly raise attack for the turn, supreme damage with a medium chance to stun. He gives extreme class allies key 3 and 30% attack and defense. When all allies attacking the same turn are extreme class allies, medium chance to guard all attacks, plus an additional 10% attack and defense to all allies. 40% attack and defense for each extreme class ally on the team, and then plus an additional 100% defense and attacked enemies attack minus 20% for 2 turns when performing a super attack. I just don't know why this is medium chance to guard again. I just like, you have to be running a full extreme class rotation, not like that hard, but it's like I think this restriction, especially having the full rotation needed to be extreme class allies, that should give him guaranteed guard. I'll literally show y'all. Look, it says right here, Modern Chest Guard when all eyes and take same turn or extreme type. I just don't know why they did that. And it is unfortunate because again, this guy could have been a really, really nice unit. But I don't know. I just, with how he is, you're just not really gonna run him. No defense on a super attack effect either, which hurts a lot. So yeah, poor Demon King Piccolo. I just don't know. I mean, 280%. Yeah, you could say this 280% base defense plus 100%, and you do the math on his defense, 9.2 thousand, and then he's gonna be still hitting like maybe 400k defense, right? And it's like if he guards, that's fine. If he doesn't, he's dead in a lot of situations. So, yep, that is that thing with this guy, unfortunately. But we'll see. You know, we'll see their numbers in game and everything like that. But yeah, again, clarifying, this is 5 turns from first appearance and after. I'm a big dummy. It's not really that big of a deal though, but SSJ Goku 5-turn buff is from first appearance, not after, just to clarify, lol. yeah, okay, whatever. I was gonna cover, I guess we'll look at the World Tournament starts in literally 24 hours from now. Awesome. This event starts right now, so I'm actually gonna end, and I'll cover like all the contents of the update. We have some stuff for the update. Oh yeah, we could finally use this, the Vegeta family 10% attack and defense buff from. I think there's more to the update that I might want to cover in a separate video. Like there's this line thing here. Actually, that's pretty much it. There's this line thing. There is the version update right here, where if you take a look at it, it is the standby thing. I covered that in the separate video, but the standby skip is finally in game. Might just do a video specifically for that, just to talk about it. And let's take a look at these last few things here. So what is this? This is a bug being fixed here. This is the maintenance being over. This is the special super attack. Something has been wrong with the subtitles, I guess, were incorrectly written, sure. And then this is right here, the gotcha scouter screen. It seems like there was a bug about it. Again, not really something that I see is a big deal. So yeah, that is fine. So yeah, that's in general. I guess we'll make a separate video. There's not really a need for it. Let me know what y'all think. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll catch you next time. We'll be covering this new event, which is about to drop right now. Woo! Bye, 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 bye.